What's up everybody, this is a tutorial on how to tune and create a drag car in Forza 4. So let's get to it. The first thing that you're going to notice is, as soon as I switch it, you want a light car. For example, if you choose a Chevelle, it's probably not going to work that well because it's still Forza. It's like plenty of people have Chevelles in the drag strip in real life, but this is a game, and you can't put stuff in the back of the car as if you would on a real drag car. So you want to make sure the front is 50% or lower than that if possible, and you really want a light car. And the reason I'm in S-Class only at 599 horsepower is because I race online and I have to be below 600 horsepower. So depending on what you make, the power is going to change. Okay, this is my tune setup. The front tires are going to be at 55 psi. The back tires are going to be at 35 pounds. This is so the back of the car is softer. For the final drive and all the gear ratios, I'll explain that later in the video. For the alignment and everything, it stays the same. I don't even screw with it. The anti-roll bars or sway bars, the front is soft, the rear is stiff. Springs soft, and the slightly soften the rear, make the car a monster truck, raise it up high. Rebound stiffness, soft on the front, stiffer on the rear. Same for the bump stiffness. I don't have any aero, I don't even screw with that, I don't even touch that. That's it. Alright, so this is how you tune your final drive and your gear ratios for your car. My final drive is 3.3. You can change this, but take note that every time the motor turns once, the differential is spinning 3.3 times. So the more you raise it, the more you're going to spin. You press up on the D-pad and you can see your power and your torque. The way I do first gear is I start off, I do a full throttle launch, which means it's pinging on top of the rev limiter, and once I launch, I keep changing the gear ratio until it spins half of the time and then stops, and the other half of first gear it's hooking. And then from that you can do a better launch like what I just did right there. Then for all the rest of the gears, like second, third, fourth, and fifth, you want to watch your torque. Not your horsepower, your torque. When you shift from first into second, look what your torque is, and then you change it from there. For a better explanation, I'll explain it right now. You take off in first, slowly like this, go in second. Fucking phone. And then you floor it in second gear. And when your torque reaches its peak point, look at which RPM that is, which for me is about 5,000. At 5,000 RPM, I'm at 519 torque. So you want to adjust your gear ratio for second gear, so when you shift from first into second, you are at 5,000 RPM at 519 torque. Or whatever torque your car is, or whatever RPM your car is. That's what you want to do, because the torque is what's going to win the race for you. And you do the same thing for third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and eventually you can perfect your launch. And see how I'm always at above 500 when I shift into the next gear? That's exactly what you want right there. This car on this setup runs 10.7s with ease, and that's with the bad launch. So thanks for watching and good luck.